and they're apologizing. Bro, why is this making me emotional, dog? That's really hitting me. Yep. Dang, bro, that really made me sad. I got tears in my eyes. I got tears in my eyes. Alright, Worm Gang. You know what time it is. Good morning. That's all I gotta say. Or good afternoon. Or good night. Whenever you're watching this. For me, it's morning. It's Sunday. It's a beautiful day. Weather's feeling great. And I'm here for some Attack on Titan, you know? I woke up and it was on my mind. Why not get some recordings done real quick? I ain't got nothing, man. Sasha's gone. I'm hurt. This is about to make everybody sad and angry, and who knows what this is gonna cost. Then we have Gabby and Falco here. Rainer's working with us. I mean, not Rainer, Zeke. So, I mean, we got some stuff unfolding. Curious to see what's happening and what's going on. But, let's get right into it, man. I'm not wasting your time. Let's do it. Let's go. Come with me to watch this episode of Attack on Titan. Three years ago, okay. Okay, we're getting some info here. We get to see what happened now when they went to the shore, because they lost like 2 ships, or some ships that they went over there and never returned. Eren Yeager himself. Bro, did he just pick it up and walk it? Well, Zeke was right about him saying it was probably Eren. Oh my gosh, Hanji. She's a character. What the heck? Nicolo. Who's this? I've longed to see you, Eren. Okay, so she just up and accepted and came over to our side. So I'm wondering who this is, but knowing this dang show. Woke up a little stuffy this morning. Trying to figure out if we've came across her before. Yep. Yeah, it's a lot of people. Oh, we got to do something. So he was figuring out. He was thinking he needed to go over there. I wonder. Oh, she spilled all the tea about him. Good lord. Well, this gave them years to plan and probably strengthen themselves. She's getting too excited. Yeah, slow it down just a little bit, Hanji. Okay. Yep. Oh, so literally planning here just so humans don't get out of the wall. Yeah. Didn't work out exactly the way they wanted it to. Yep. There's nothing roaming around. Oh, also they're not even at war. It wasn't just parody. Okay. So because of what they did, people were uniting. Okay. They've been going around just gathering information, spilling information. You know what I'm saying? Pause it real quick. Marley out here doing things, man. Being strong like that, just taking over. You know what they're doing. They're the ones destroying the world at the moment. Taking over nations. Like they want to do to us. And so they pretty much had to fight back or they were going to be gone. Wiped out. Or captured. See that? Yeah, I mean, I get that. I definitely get that. Yeah, they think he's just gonna he's doing this just to be able to come in and when he has the chance take the Titan or the Founding Titan. So I definitely get that though. I mean, there's definitely deaths and damage and all that has been caused, but that's crazy. So we have people who actually want to help the Eldians. I'm guessing seeing that what's happening to them now is the same thing that happened to, you know, Yelena and them. Yeah, for sure. Let me hear the plan. They're gonna combine or something. Oh, I gotta hear what it's gonna do if they are together. Yeah, you're able to control. Come on, Eren, you're slow, bruh. That's... Oh my gosh, as cool as it sounds that I want to see it. It's gonna wipe the world out. Cause she's royal blood. Yeah, yep. Yeah, it's a sacrifice you gotta. It's a risk you gotta take, you know. Suckers. Bro, Levi is too funny. That's funny because that's what the other guy said when they pulled up. Filthy pigs, you filthy devils. If you look pig piss, oh my gosh. You're gonna love it here. Welcome. Yep. No, nothing about just people. That you, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you gotta remember, they know nothing about the outside world at all. They're just learning about it. I like that answer. Yeah. Talk to him. God himself. Aren't we free to think what we want? I like that line. Nothing crazy, but yeah. Instead of being told what to believe, use your brain for yourself. Sasha is a food lover. She gonna tear it all up. Oh, it brings her to tears. Dang, Bracken. She's never had such delicious. What? Are you okay, brother? Oh. I wonder why he made that face. I don't know why, but the thought that he's like maybe realizing or seeing that they don't really have it that good over here. Something like that. Like thought popped into my head when I seen this face. Oh yeah. Yep. Learning how to make new weapons and advance. Armin, man. Yep. Come on. And that's the whole thing right there. That is the whole thing. Of course y'all don't trust each other. All y'all know is the bad stuff that everybody talks about. You know, the Marlians hate for them, and then their hate for oh gosh, my mind blanked out. That's all it is they're just not understanding each other. They haven't been around each other. They don't trust each other. So of course there's going to be tension and all that. But once you sit down and get to know each other and stop labeling each other, just like what they do, everybody's got a label, not looking at the other person as a human, then you know you can get past all that. Talk, understand each other, see each other's point of views and things like that. I mean, it's not easy though. You know, for a lot of people that could be pretty hard. But especially when you're stuck on the perspective you have and you don't want to change that. You don't want to see anything else. But yeah, I mean, that line right there sums it all up. Yep. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, like what, like yeah, how far does it go before you turn into what the Marlians are? See, he doesn't want to see it anywhere else. Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro, why did you show me this again? My stomach stank. My stomach stank. My stomach stank. My stomach sank. Good lord. But yeah, you can see their difference in thinking. With, you know, Eren, Mikasa, and Armin wanted to, after seeing their interaction with the Marlians that came over and they got got to talking to him and stuff. He's like, we can talk it out and at least try to resolve this without it coming to the rumbling. Eren's like, they see us as monsters to just turn into devils. Which is right about that. That is how they see him. But he's just prepared for, I mean, to fight for his freedom, and obviously just like their enemies. The only way to stop him is, you know, go to war with them and take him out. But I mean, I guess if he can control the Titans, in my head I'm like, it's complete wipeout, complete annihilation. But that's if he chooses to, I guess, right? If they can't control the Titans when they come together, him and Zeke, they could just threaten them and regain power and just, you know, pretty much take control of the world without having to wipe everybody out. But I don't know about how if they would do that, but yeah, he's got a point though. You know, how far do you go until you become you know, the bad people, before it just flips on its head and now you're the ones doing the oppressing and everybody else has been slaves and killed and wiped out because of you. So you fight for survival, but at what point does that turn into more than just fighting for survival? Yeah, it's just not my boy Eren, man. Not my boy Eren. They notice it. They notice all that's changing in him now. And I'm guessing this is where he starts getting the idea to go over there to see if he can stop them in some way. R.I.P. Sasha, man. Just so much hate. That's messed up. I feel bad for him, man. Come on. He ain't deserve that. Oh my god. I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking of the flashback, but yeah, I mean, he was the one. He cooked and fed her, and she's like, "I love this food. I've never had anything like it." Oh yeah. That definitely made him feel some kind of way. You see, man, they can care for each other. They can love each other. And they're apologizing. Bro, why is this making me emotional, dog? That's really hitting me. Yep. Dang, bro, that really made me sad. I got tears in my eyes. I got tears in my eyes. I gotta see what he said. Parents, sister married. Dang, I feel like this hit me harder than when she actually got shot. Ugh. And then he wants to cook for her parents. That's what it should be. Bro, that really made me want to cry, dude. Oh, that really made me want to cry. But like that's what it should be right there. And this is just the guy that got captured from Marley and here to do his job. And things happen. He ends up cooking for them, and I guess the thought that somebody would love his food as much as he's seen Sasha, and she's never had anything like that before. He probably made him feel some type of way, and felt good about himself that he can help somebody out, and somebody enjoy it like that. And just like that, man, there's just interactions like that. You can see how much he really cared and felt for her, even just with something as simple as that. And the fact that they're two different races, nations, and he sat there, it's as if they were like best friends, and he sat there and cried over her, and now he's seen the parents, and he's gonna cook for them. They shook hands. The dad didn't care. Dad just shook hands on the house, right? Yep, on the house. But man, oh my gosh. I don't know if it's just now hitting me that she's gone, and it didn't really sink in when she actually got shot. But that right there, and then seeing the grave and stuff, yeah. Definitely had a lump in my throat, and my eyes were taking a shower, almost. True. He's just waiting for the opportunity to destroy him. And what's that? A cell? A jail cell? Underground? Yeah. If Levi sat there and stared at me the way he stares at people, I'd have to go change my underwear. Dang, I wonder are they going to use that? That people are starting to realize and understand. Come on, yo. Are they turning on him? Overlook our cautiousness for a while. Ew. 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 Yes. He's like, you dang beast, gorilla. They just be going back and forth. Chill out, Gavin. Yeah. It'll make you feel very bad. Yep. Yeah, you know, and that kind of spot, like, what do you do? Eddie! Just like they came and attacked, now we came and attacked and had no choice. Wake up, Andy, let's go! You've been in that cocoon for ages. She powering up in there. I know it. She powering up in there. That's crazy. That's what it seems to be coming down to. I mean, we already knew that, but oh my gosh, dude, this is getting dark, brother. Oh yeah, that was a amazing episode. But I might come back and talk after the second one. We'll see how I do this. But I gotta cut it short. I gotta get going. I'll come back for the outro. Why am I putting this here? Who knows, brother? But catch y'all next episode, man. Deuces. Alright, Worm Gang. We here, Bubba. We here, Bubba. Came back from church. Plus doing some other stuff. I decided I guess I'll do a couple kind of speak about my thoughts a little bit. I did rewatch it and dubbed. So right before this. So I got to hear that. Voice actors are really good and dubbed as well. Yeah, so we starting off the episode, we do get to see Yelena and them, seeing that they are just a group of people who the Marlians have, pretty much tried to wipe out, destroying their homes and land and all that. And they met Zeke and decided that was their way of, changing these things, changing what's happening. And kind of gained some kind of hope. So that was pretty cool to see. And so now they're going around helping out people, wanting to help the Eldians be free. So we have allies, it seems. We get to see what happened within the last, obviously it's talking about 3 years, but we get to see that they learned about the outside world, gained technological advances. That's how they got their guns and stuff. Because they came and showed them, they had engineers there to help them. And so, like, for us, this is a huge growth, like the growth of a nation. And so that's why we have now advanced. We got the airships now. They came in and saved Eren. And so that's pretty cool to see. Seeing that the Marlians really have enemies everywhere, fighting with everybody. And it wasn't until Eldians on Paradis destroyed the warrior unit. We took the 2 Titans. The Marlians were like, alright, that's not good. We are now weaker. We need to team up with people so we can go get that back. Almost like using them in a way. Like, alright, look, we became weak. We probably won't be able to fight anybody like we were. And so now let's just team up with everybody to go get the power back. And then I bet afterwards they'd be like, yeah, okay, cool, and now we take you out. Thank you for helping us. Appreciate it. And wipe them out. That's how I feel like that would have turned out. So there's a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff to learn that we've seen here from getting the history and stuff. And seeing the leaders still hating them. The Marleys pretty much, Zeke and all them, because they don't want to hear him out. They don't want to trust his plan, which I get it. Can be sketchy after everything that's been going on. And then Eren butts in and tells them, actually announces what one secret he's been keeping to protect Historia. And there's still, they do decide to go through with it, but you can tell there's still that hate there from them. But it's worth a shot, right? If they can control them, they start this rumbling as a threat. That's one way to get their freedom back. At least have everybody fear them, and then They don't have to worry about being taken out. But if you listen to what I just said, that is not good. It's like, yes, we're fighting for our survival, but now we're going to gain this power. We're going to get this power. And now we're going to become what y'all are. And now y'all will fear us. We will threaten the world with pure destruction and wipe out humanity if you mess with us. That's not a good way to be. Come on now. Not a good way to be. It's just a continuous cycle, no matter what side you look at it. And not just nations, but even individuals and the soldiers and the youngins coming up to be soldiers, and everything's like that. But one thing though I did like was they keep flashing back to Armin talking, and he's holding that seashell. And I think that's the seashell, the seashell he saw. Tongue twisting myself. The seashell he saw when they first got out the walls, and he sat there and looked at one. Is that he took that back with him, and that's what I think that one is. Him reminiscing on the past, and it reminding him of that freedom they once saw, right? To explore the sea, to see the outside world beyond the walls. And so that's like a reminder of him. At one point, we wanted this. We wanted freedom. Well, we still want freedom. But, we wanted to see the outside wall. We wanted to see the waters. And that was like the first phase of Attack on Titan. Then they get there. And what's beyond that? Horror. War, people who hate them. Not everybody, but people who hate them. And now look where they're at. That's almost like just holding on to a piece of the old Attack on Titan. The old we knew, right? From them. Before all this started happening. Seeing the sad part. Seeing what's his name? Seeing Nicola crying over Sasha. Bruh, that almost had me in tears. That hit so hard. I don't know if it just barely hit me or for some reason that made it feel more real. But that had me choked up. And even like thinking thinking about why he's crying, just when he was cooking for them. He's a Marleyan, right? These are people that are supposed to hate us. Then it goes to him cooking. And he's like, I don't even care what Eldians say. And then she eats it, and then the other people what are eating it. This is the best food I've ever had, right? Biggest compliment for him. And that right there, that struck something in him. You see that face he had afterwards. And then he instantly was like, there's more. There's plenty more. That touched him in a way. Going from not caring to, oh my gosh, somebody loved my food. Oh, and it's the best thing they've ever tasted? Oh, yeah. It made him realize. That's what made it even more sad too, because like you can see the change happening in these scenes from some of these scenes here, and then to go to there and he's sitting there crying over her. Even Jean apologizing to him, like he should have done better. And even seeing that, him apologizing for that, even though it wasn't his fault. Gabby climbed on board and shot. They weren't ready. They weren't prepared for this. They didn't think that was going to happen. But still apologizing for that. And then seeing her parents come, and he's like, man, your daughter loved my food. Telling him he can cook for them. And oh my gosh, yeah. That one hit. But yeah, when Armin's talking to Eren Mikasa there too about it, about them actually talking, understanding each other, becoming cool, and Eren shuts that down. What do you say? He was wondering if there's a way to like get rid of the misconception that they have of them about being devils and stuff. And Eren's like, what misconception? We are human-eating titans. That's what they think. They're not wrong. But yeah, you can see they're like different thought processes and what they think, how they feel. Eren's more like, I need to save my people at whatever cost. We need to put an end to this. We need to stop it now before they come here. And Armin's like, man, I wonder if there's another way that we can talk about this without it coming to wiping everybody out, innocent people and all. and I feel like this is headed into a very dark place for us. You know, understanding each other and stuff like that. It's pretty much them getting rid of the labels that everybody's placed on each other: devils, enemies, monsters, whatever the case it is, and just understanding each other for who they are and as a human being. Armin talking about that with Eren, and you know, all that stuff. I mean, that sums up everything going on right now. You see, and you see what could be if they tried to work it out or anything like, and go that route. And that route is very hard. Like, the easy route is just to go wipe them out, the way Eren's thinking. It feels like Eren, you can feel the disconnect between them, Eren and the group, and you know, because they lost trust in him for what happened. That's what Levi told him in the last episode, and you could feel it. And their ideas, the way they think, he seems like he's there, but he's not really a part of the group anymore. He's on his own. He's doing his own thing now. They don't understand him, his process, what he's thinking, his plan, and you know, they're losing him pretty much. Seeing Annie again finally. So Armin is reflecting on his past, pretty much sitting right there talking to Annie about it. Like, Annie, could you please just answer? He's like, I don't know what to do anymore, man. We once wanted all this, and now we're here, and now we're just, how do we move forward from here? But I'm glad we finally got to see Annie. When she breaking out of that, I don't know. Hopefully soon, but yeah. And then seeing Mikasa holding her scarf, repeating what Eren told her on the was it episode 6 of season 1? Is that where they're talking about her backstory? And she's like, kill or be killed, fight for your life, right? Did I say that right? Yeah. Kill or be killed, fight for your life. And isn't that what Eren told her too in that episode when she froze up? And that pretty much is their position they're in now. It's either we let them kill us, or we fight for our life. And then we know what the outcome would be of that, especially with Eren doing what he's planning on doing, or them following the plan of Zeke and Yelena about freeing the Eldians, but not just freeing them, but pretty much becoming the power, and them becoming evil, you can say, like the villains in a way, because we know the outcome of what that would be. And so, yeah, I don't know. It's grim. It's dark. It's grim and it's dark. And then Eren over there pulled his hair back. I've seen pictures of him with his hair like that. He kind of looks sick, I'm not going to lie. But he does look very soulless and gone. Kind of like when he was talking to Falco and him talking about, you know, these people and what happened to them after war. How their soul's gone. They look lifeless, whatever. What hell they've been through. Why they did what they did. I feel like that's what's going to come down to us towards the end of this season. Just losing pieces of yourself. And what's going to be left of us after we're done here. It's not a good look. It's not looking good for us. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much, brother. It's not looking good for us. Catch me on the next one, brother. Right now. It's Papa Worm Gang. I ain't got much to say this episode. Or this intro. Other than appreciate the content. If you're watching this, you know, drop a like, subscribe, comment. I don't know. For some reason, I don't really like saying that. That feels weird. For a while, I just didn't really say it. But I don't know. But you get the gist, man. That's all I got though. I'm trying to get right in this bad boy. So let's start it. He was. He did. Look at that look on his face. Oh, cool. Yeah, she getting in there. Yeah, Hanji really paying attention right here. And Hanji of all people. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so many pent up emotions and stuff. Oh, I'll tell you. Oh my gosh, man! They see what's going on with them. Let's see what's going on with them. Let's see how these interactions go. You know, down these next few for the rest of the season. 2 years ago. Let's see what we got here. I thought they were gonna kill him. Oh my gosh, another nation? Special envoy, okay. Haizuru, special envoy, Kiyomi, whatever. Let's go then. Oh, they had everybody in on this then. Cause wasn't she in the before Eren? I mean, right before Eren attacked, we saw she was over there too on the other continent. Oh, we're looking at that wrong. She looked familiar. I mean, she looks like the other lady. Oh, it's Mika. Okay. Dang, the connections from back then. Wow. Is that where she's from then, her family? Oh, dang, okay. So they've been... So even though he like came in, did his stuff, he still had people from the outside. He was still cool with people from the outside. Friends. The lost descendant of our nation's ruler. That's crazy. I'm about to go back and watch that episode. I think it was 6, where they're giving her backstory, season 1. But they're talking about where, I don't know if they're talking about where her dad was from, but I know they were talking about, I think, where her mom might be from. Yeah. I guess it's a lot to take in when you're still learning about everything going on. It's hard to trust. Exactly. Why does the head look big right there? Boy, his head look huge. Could have been the angle. That's our man's, you know? Both rulers. Or heirs to the throne. Wow, he actually smiled there. Wow. I ain't seen a smile from him in a minute. Zeke out here making things happen. Oh. Wait, what is that? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Iceberg stone. Oh yeah, is that where they had Eren trap, that kind of stuff? Everybody benefiting from it somehow. Making sure they get their little piece for helping out, you know? You know what I'm saying? There's a cost to this game. There's a cost. Why you gotta lick your lips? Come on now. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. A test run. I want to see it. I ain't gonna lie. I want to see it. That means Eren's gotta go. To keep it going. Yeah. It will not stop. It will not stop. Because that's what happened to them. Oh, she just accepted it. Dang, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Oh, Eren. It's funny because he thought about the livestock thing. That's what he thought when he was talking about them being like trapped inside there, like cattle, livestock. Now we gotta breed like them. I wouldn't be too mad, brother. Let me be quiet. But in this context, of course, all of this for is to keep this alive, to keep the founding titan, then the beast titan passed down to continue this whole thing. The voice actor is phenomenal, bro. It's too dangerous to gamble on having the rumbling. I'm surprised he even said that. Unless he wants to do it himself. Oh, yeah, and then he decides that they will go through with the plan. But he said, nah, it's too risky. Too much to gamble. Let's find another plan. And then somewhere along the line, he's like, all right, this is what we gotta do. Yep. He's on a whole nother level now. He's just flexing his power on him. Dang, bro, I don't like this. Flexing the Hanji like that, I don't appreciate that. Oh, I don't like that. Oh my gosh, Hanji would be the one to say that after that just happened. I don't like Eren doing that though. That kind of made me that made me feel some type of way. I ain't gonna lie, doing that to your team like that, man. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. Cool, you strong. You ain't gotta flex on your own partners like that, man. Come on now, disrespecting them. Just feeling the weight, everything that comes with it. Is this Astoria? Oh, bro, I didn't even read the bottom. I'm a dummy. And I'm not even watching it full screen. Bro, y'all got it, man. Okay, I apologize. Was she thinking of the future, or what's going on there? Oh, is this real? Oh, we haven't seen her though, have we, right? Since we came back? We just seen her in the flashbacks from like the 2-3 years ago, what they've been talking about now. Oh, so she went ahead and just got started, huh? Okay. Why she look so sad for her? Guessing they don't know the plan. Yup. You need to chill out, homie. You're getting a little crazy over there. Ooh, but why do you seem so suspicious though? What is he doing? Oh man. Okay, little straw hat, little Luffy. Eren. And you're still short. No? They are about the money. Yep. Everybody against them. No. Stop it. We have no choice. Okay, so this is where his mind changed, huh? Everybody realizing like we ain't got, everybody's against us now. We ain't got no other choice. Man, this sucks to see. Yep, that is true. Yep, never even seen him. Let's go in. Head first. The plan, okay. Make a base in Marley, okay. This time's coming. Oof. Yeah. They're already their own little breed of human. But, you know. I don't know why. Earlier in the episode, I was shocked that Eren, like they're talking about passing down the Titans. That's part of the rule for Zeke's plan. Breed and just make sure it continues to get passed down. Man, I'm over here so acting surprised that Eren has to go. Fully knowing that his life is short already anyway, and he ain't have long to go. It's got to be passed down. Y'all ignore what was going on then. Yeah, yeah. Eren had me down. Everybody gonna fight to see who inherits it. That's it. You fool! No, man, and you're gone. No. She wants to eat. What's up with the face though, bruh? That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. See, this is what I want to see, man. He cares. He still cares, man. Somewhere in there, he cares. Don't want to see his friends go. But seeing him act like that towards Hanji and then seeing the stone cold the way he is now, man, sucks to see. Oh, man, these episodes. Yeah, they don't want anything to happen. They don't want happening. Yeah, I need to know because he wasn't thinking that at first. They're noticing. Oh, yeah, you don't say that around her. She's not siding with them. It's more just Eren's the love of her life. Yeah. Dragged him along in this plan that he wanted to do. You can see the way everybody's just kind of divided in the way they're thinking, or seeing this, their perspective. He wasn't laughing like it was hilarious though. It's more like him breaking. Just thought everything built up, then that happening, and it's just, you know, the rage was coming out. Dang. Shh, they do have that as an option now. They got a ton of it. They got a ton of it. Over here kicking back with Zeke. That boy Zeke. He just in like that, bruh. So abrupt. Alright, I gotta pause it there. And we'll be back for the outro, brothers and sisters. Alright, y'all. Episode's over now. So, thoughts, man. I don't know. Not gonna lie. So, from that the last few episodes of, I guess when they started the war, and they got Zeke, brought him back, all that stuff. At first, I was feeling, excuse me, good lord, frustrated. I felt some kind of way, frustrated, a little angry. You know, thinking that Eren was acting out alone, and you know, just from like the only thing on his mind was freedom, right? It didn't matter the cost. I thought he went. He's like, screw the team, you know, I'm gonna do what I need to do, and so I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna infiltrate, listen to him, because he's peeping what all they were doing and waiting until they got together. So he's there, planning. So I thought, you know, he decided that violence was the only answer. Like that was that was his first, you know, his first choice. And then now we get this episode. So they try out their options. They talk about peace. Maybe alliances like with Hizuru or Hizuru, however you say that. Terrible with these names, but or Zeke's plan, which is horrible in itself. It, you know, it buys you protection and stuff, but at the same time you sit in, you know, it's the half run. It's like a semi. It's a half rumbling. Flex the power, build up the army, so they don't need the rumbling. And then you see Hanji over there, like, is that even worth it? Would we still need them, right? Would that even work? And then on top of that, you got sacrifice Historia. She inherits the power of the Beast Titan. Now she has 13 years to live, and then breed her, because they want to keep this going for decades, for generations. So do you keep that going, right? And then that's why Eren got mad. So you can see that Eren, that's his first choice wasn't to go straight to the violence and to that extreme. It wasn't to that extreme. So it kind of made me feel better seeing that. Like, okay, that's not what he was going for at first. And then we get to where he's with where Hanji comes and lets them know that Hizuru wasn't gonna help them, right? Them and their monopoly, and you know, we heard what they about. And then Parody being the sole reason that being the reason that everybody, all the nations band together. You know, whether it's because their resources, they got the powers, the Titan powers, and all that. So they band together and they team up against Parody. So at the end of all that, they still see them as devils. They're still going against them. So now you sit there and ask yourself, you know, what do you do when the entire world is already decided, made up their mind that, you know, they're gonna go against you, that you're the enemy. Now you're cornered. You know, you either give up, hope they don't. We already see what they're doing to the Eldians that they have there, and how they're treating them. You give up and risk that, plus people getting killed or whatever else. Defend yourself, you know. Stay in the walls, and then when they come over and attack, which is what they'll eventually do, you defend yourself. Or you go to the other extreme, which has been decided now, and flex your power. Flex that power, and like, look, y'all ain't finna mess with us. Y'all banding up against us, alright, this is what we're gonna do. And now nobody messes with you. Like, it made me think of the Spider-Man, Uncle Ben. With great power comes great responsibility. They have tremendous power, but does it become too much? Does it drive them into something worse later on? Like, yeah, it protects them at first, right? Nobody's gonna mess with them anymore because they can't even hang with them. And then, are they gonna be able to just tone it, control it to where it's at there, or are they gonna abuse that power? So, I'm still not, and I still don't think it's like right. Now, obviously, there's a part of me that's like, yeah, flex that power. Because if that was me, and I'm like, bro, we have a nation against us. I got a group of people against me. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to protect myself. And if I got power, if I got some leverage or something, I'm gonna use it, right? So part of me is like, yeah, I see why he did what he did. And then on the other side of that, we still want a better way to go about it, right? We still want to go to a better way to go about it. But we're recorded, so what do we do? So I understand why he feels that way. But this episode was actually pretty good, man. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't appreciate Eren treating Hanji like that, though. That definitely irritated me. I didn't like that, flexing his power on her. Seeing Mikasa being a descendant of their nation's ruler. Crazy work. I know she was from somewhere special. I think I brought up in the episode about her mom being from somewhere. I wish I could remember where they said. It's been a minute. But I don't know. I feel like it wasn't important at the time, or maybe somebody told me it wasn't important. I don't remember. But yeah. So there goes that about them. Oh, Historia's already pregnant. She looks down and sad, bro. And even the scene, aside from, even the scene where they were at the table talking about Zeke's plan. And as soon as Historia said, one, Eren was not going with that plan. Two, when Historia said that she agreed and she'll get the Titan powers, everybody just had that look on their face like, nah. Did she like what? Why? That's not what we want. They looked down after they heard that answer that she gave. Like they didn't want that. It seems Levi and them are with Zeke now. The volunteers are put up in a cell, I'm guessing. I said that they're detained just to make sure that nothing goes wrong and they don't have other agendas, because like we don't even know. As much as things change and people's got their own agendas and whatever, for all I know, they could be planning their own thing here. Maybe even Zeke, but who knows? And that can change later on, and then they come out and reveal their true intentions. So, I don't know. It's looking crazy, man. But the plan has been followed through. We're just getting all the backstory now. Anything I missed, man, y'all let me know. Yeah. But I'll catch y'all in the next one. I appreciate y'all, man. Check out. I don't know. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for watching. If you're still watching with me on these episodes, man, I appreciate y'all. You know, I know I'm a little slow out here. I'm a little slow out here with the drops, man. So if you're still here and you're still sticking around, you're a real one, and it's greatly appreciated. I'm gonna show y'all some love. One day. Who knows? Right? Maybe I send off some stuff, but I don't know. If you're here in the beginning phases, I think I'm about to hit 200 subscribers. If you're still here in the beginning phases and you've been watching me, you know, the last 10 drops or so, 15, whatever, I don't know. I appreciate you sticking around. Y'all stay safe out there. It's a crazy world. Stay blessed. Love your family. Show love to the people around you. You know, you never know what can happen in this crazy place. So that's all I got, man. Catch y'all later. Peace.